and I hope this isn't too personal, that you had a hip replaced.
I did. That was a bad day.
That must be a pretty bad day.
Yeah, that was almost exactly a year ago. I had a hip replacement, a full hip replacement, and I held off as long as I could until the doctor said, hold off until you start to limp, and then have a hip replacement. So I went in. My wife brought me in, and Yolanda shaved my pubic hair. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
And, which I didn't know. I didn't know Yolanda was going to be doing that. And she just decided, again, like the baboon, no one tells me anything. So the pubic hair is shaved, and then the doctor came in and said, so let's talk about your hip. What do you want it made out of? And I thought, this has been months leading up to this, and I'm about 20 minutes from having this permanent piece of body installed, and, well, you could go, it's like I'm picking out a car. Yeah. You could go with the titanium, or you could go, now, I'd recommend the ceramic, because it's very, very durable. You might be able, it might last forever. However, it might squeak. That's the one downside. Like, okay, do you want it to last, but do I want the squeaky hip? So I went with the ceramic squeak hip. Yeah. And I said, give me the squeaky one. So they doped me up, and the guy doing the anesthesia said, now, do you want to see any of the operating room? Do you want to have any awareness from here on out? And I said, not at all. Yeah. I want to be asleep for the next several weeks. Yeah. I don't want to have any recollection of this. So he gave me my medication, but it didn't quite kick in as quickly as it should have. They rolled me into the operating room, and it looked like a torture chamber. It was, there was a bed. There was the operating table looked like a spit, a rotisserie that you would roast a chicken on. And what they do is they put you on this, they strap you down, and they turn you around so they can get better access.
In wherever they need to go.
In wherever, you know, to chop out the hip. And so I was freaking out, and I saw axe saws, and the last image that I had in my head was a woman putting on a helmet. And I'm not even kidding. It was a helmet with a huge, like a visor and a light. And I just saw these eyes, and then I went out in abject terror.
Oh, no.
And then I had my knee.
But it was all good.
It's fine.
David, you had a knee replaced a while back, didn't you?
2.
Both knees have been done.
Yeah, both
knees.
Mine don't even squeak. Would you mind? Give me a squeak.
That's supposed to be a much more difficult operation.
It is.
Knees.
And the agony is worse.
Yeah.
Actually, it's fine. I mean, terrific.
David, you don't have to...
See, I mean, we're great.
Okay. Can I just say that was the least sexy can I've ever seen in my entire life.
We're taking that on the road.
Okay.
And he opened the lid of the... and he put his hand in and brought out by the tail the biggest rat I've ever seen. And he started doing this.
I think I want to get, like, a cornea transplant, so hopefully I won't be seeing what the other person's seeing, the other dead person.
I never knew that.